So, of course, we had all these pieces, and we're going to glue them down onto the table. So first I want to figure out where they're going to go. I want to put this pear up here. I want to put this up higher, because then the pear will show. And I can put an apple in there. Maybe the apple will go down on the table. I can put an orange and another pear in there. And then some grapes will go in there. I think I'll move the apple over there. Well, anyway, you figure out what you think looks cool. And then we have to glue it down. But I can't glue the bowl down first. I have to glue the piece that's these down. So I'm going to kind of move this. And then I'll put some glue on the back of my pear. So you remember when you're gluing, you just have a little line of glue around the outside. And that's really all you need to do. And I will put my pear down under there. There we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue all the rest of these down, and I'll meet you back here. So I've got everything glued down, and right now we want to just kind of add some things to the project to give it a little more oomph. And you could make this look like a basket, but I'm going to see what happens with my blue pencil if I wanted to try to draw a blue stripe on my bowl. Can you kind of see my blue stripe? If we were at school, we'd be using chalk maybe to give it some decoration, but I don't know if you have chalk at home. I think you might have colored pencils. So anyway, you can decorate the bowl if you like with designs. I just put a blue stripe on it. It's kind of dark. You know, so you can do some decorating. You could decorate the tablecloth or the background. But the next step is to find some white chalk. And again, you might not have white chalk at home, and if you don't, we'll try another method. But so I just want to add a highlight. So I'm going to take my chalk. I want to make it a little smaller. Ooh, I broke it in half. So it's about that big. And I decided that the light is coming in the window from this direction. So that means everything on this side of my objects is going to have a highlight where the sun is hitting it. So I'll start with my bowl. I'll just take my chalk and put it on its side like this. And I'll just give it a nice highlight on the side of the bowl like that. And I'll do the same thing on my pear. Make kind of a nice highlight on my pear. I'll do one on my apple. I'll do one on my orange. I'll do one on this pear. And then I've got grapes. How do I do that? Well, I have to put a little highlight on each round grape. Well, it didn't work very well to highlight with the side. And this is, I think this is a tomato. I'll put a little highlight on my tomato over here. It might have a little one there too. So that's the highlights on one side. Now we could try to put shadows on the other side. I'm not sure if you don't have black chalk, if that would work. Maybe you have a black colored pencil. Let's see what that looks like if I put a little dark shadow on one side. And maybe color it in a little bit. Just a teeny weeny shadow. I wouldn't even see a shadow on this one. It's behind the orange, but I might see a shadow on this one. And I'd see a little shadow on this one. And you could do it with a darker colored yellow, or on this one I could maybe do it with a dark red, but we just don't have the same tools here at home as we did at school, so I'm just gonna try this. So I'm putting a shadow on the other side, just a little teeny bit. I'll have to put a shadow on my bowl too. Just a little dark edge. It would look so much better with chalk, but I bet you don't have chalk at home. So this is what we're doing. So there's my bowl, my tomato, pears. I'm going to go with a black marker. To add some details, I'll do a Sharpie. I'm going to add a stem to my pear, another stem to this pear. I'm going to color this stem in. This tomato, what do tomatoes have on them? They have little stems, and then they have some green leaves or something. I don't know. Maybe. Like that, darker. And then my orange has this little navel thing, and sometimes oranges have bumpy skin. I'll make some bumpy skin on it. And I think that I'll decorate my bowl a little bit with the black marker so it shows up a little bit better. And I could make other designs on it too. I want to just add something to make it look a little more interesting. And then here's something. Now you can see when you have a shadow, see how my hand is? As the light's coming from this side, how the shadow goes to this side. That didn't make sense. So I have a glue bottle here, and the shadow's over on the right side. So I'm going to pretend this is sitting on the table, and I'm just going to make a little teeny shadow right underneath, and then over to the side. Looks like it's sitting on the table. Same thing here, right underneath. And then I'll just make a little shadow over there. Nothing too fancy, but that makes it look like it's sitting on the table. Oh, what could I do in the background? I really like this wallpaper. I don't know if I want to do anything in the background on the wallpaper. I could hang something on the wall. My dog's shaking her collar. That is a portrait of Grandma and Grandpa Addison there. Okay, that's how you can finish your Cezanne still life drawing. And if you didn't have that, why don't you just draw a still life?